Popular pink sling?
Yeah. Do you think one bag or do you whatever? That's brand new bag.
Where's the bag of team bags? Yeah, we'll need that bag. And then let's randomize the names. This is the order that we're going to go in. Let's go, Brett. Bella's nervous. She thinks we're gonna pull a super. I told her if we pull a super, she doesn't get paid because that's what I was gonna pay her for. I was out of the.
That was my bonus.
Yeah, that was her bonus. New giveaway. Here we go. All right, this is the order of the Chrome 7 case break. If anybody wants to buy a hobby, they're $125 each, and you'll be able to participate. It'll be after this break is done though, because just these 12 are in this one. I do have another case to rip though. Chrome 7 case order. Here we go. I'm gonna bring in so Brett can see over here on this one. This is Tibbs up top, down below Ski and Skiza. 7 times around the world. Good luck, everybody. Boom. You guys tuned in last time. This is a speed break. We do a hobby at a time, and here's the order of the rippage. Brett gets the first one, then Tibbs, Danielle Bell, Gangham Kyle, Galloping Glenn times 2, Brett Sweat, Ski and Skiza, New Wave Dave, Gizmo, Tibbs, Brett Sweat. All right, now let me just message some people. Whatnot, I'll be right back. Whatnot. Okay, so I need to message these folks. This is Glenn. Live now. Then we got Glenn. Danielle. Tibbs is on here. Brett's on here. Skiza. Pius. And then we're done. That's Gangham Kyle. All right, let's do it to it. Here we go. All right. Let's break. All right. Kicking it off with Brett Sweat. Bella, let's get that case busted out and stack them up. Stack them up, and let's rip. Ketamine kicked in. We are good to go. All right. Well, hang on. Yeah. There we go. Boom. All right. Maybe we're gonna need some space. Let me see. Let me slide this over. We're gonna get Bella in here, and we are gonna get situated. Maybe turn these like that against that way. Then we come in here and keep it all on the camera, and then just I'll show you.
Yeah, you have to do that. Yeah.
This is Brett. Split them. And then we race to get them open. Let's go. This is where your back starts to hurt. More like here. I mean, put the cards there when you. There, not the pack. Yeah, that. By box 12, we'll have it figured out. This is box 1, and this is Brett Sweat.
They're all sticking.
This is the exciting part of watching us just open wrap us. You can do a second stack if you want, so it doesn't do a leaning tower. All right. Here we go. Box one. Modern Fart. Grand Aunt. Laurel. Marsha. Broom with Bruno. Minivan. June Moon. Staple Gunther. Valerie Womet. How about a Barfin Barbara? 160 out of 199. You want to do over here? You can sit if you want. I think that was 160 out of 199. 251A. There's a hit. Modern Art. Bulls Ira. Screwball Lou. They'll stay. Yeah. Just, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Donnie Dumbbell. Milky Wayne. Alexander the Gate. Vincent Van Gogh. Haley Comet. Jay Prey. And these go Pamela Puke on the C card. C card, Pamela Puke. These all go to Brett. But I'll do a hit review of his Blown Joan. Jay Prey, Alexander the Great, Well Done, Armand Armand, Bobby Boucher, Staple Gunther, Reptilian Lillian, Tongue Tied Tina, Gymnasium, Grand Aunt, Medicate, Cannibal Stew. How about another hit, Dirty Birdie, 117 out of 299. 117 out of 299. Grilled Gill, Kettle Gretel, Screwy Dewey, Milky Cereal, baby, on the purple, pink jackpot. All right, and those just go in the. You want to slide that over closer to you? All right, here we go. Blessed Ability 2 Jackpot, Strong Manny, He Manny, Royal Flush, Grilled Gill, Vincent Ventriloquist, and a Grilled Gill out of 199, 42 out of 199 on the 259A. Dotted Lionel, Blockhead Blake, Haley's Comet, Chris Mass. All right, let's see what we got in this one. Gladiator Galensky, Paul's Bunyan, Vincent Ventriloquist, Brady Matty, Monte Carlo, Cut Up Carmen, Adam Boom, Oral Laurel, Curly Shirley, Oral Laurel, Gooey Huey, and William Pind. Bulls Ira, Louise Squeeze, Toss Salad. How about a Goldilocks out of 50? 3 out of 50 on the 16. 3 out of 50 on the 16. Pilgrim, Fletcher Stretcher, Miles Smiles, Dirty Birdie, Screwy Dewey, Hittin' Ronnie, Pilgrim. How about a Knowles Bowl? Medicate, Busted Armand, Alien Allen, Noah Body, and Armand Gilliam. All right. That was box one going to Brett. Where are the now van going? Yeah, boom. So these go to Brett too. Okay. So those go here. Yeah, perfect. And then before we put these away, here was the hit review for Brett. A Goldilocks, a blue, a Sparkle and Fade, a C card, and a blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that one, and a gold in there. All right, those go to Brett. Next up on center stage is Tibbs. Here we go, Tibbs. All right, we're going to make a pile of wrappers. There you go. And this goes to Tibbs. Well, hopefully in your box, Glenn. Hopefully in your box. Glenn's tuning in on Whatnot over there. I have yet to pull a color of Remember the Name. That'd be kind of cool. Be nice to see some color of Remember the Name. This is Eric Tibbs we're pulling for right here. Eric Tibbs. This is a case break of Chrome 7. If we pull a super today, at the end of the break, I will randomize, and one winner will walk away with a Chrome 7 hobby case. A hobby case. And then if anybody wants to buy a box after we're done, you can participate in your own super challenge. If only one person buys a box and we pull a super in that box, you also walk away with a Chrome 7 hobby case. Are you shitting me? It's true. Bella said, you're shitting me. I said, no, I would never do that. I would never do that.
That was my bonus.
It is like, just stop opening boxes. Stop opening boxes. You're going to hit one at some point, Scott. All right, let's start ripping. Well, we're already ripping. Let's start going through them. Here we go. This is for Tibbs. Tibbs. Here we go. And in this corner, Sandy Claude, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Alexander the Great, Curly Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Rolling with Rolando. Sharpen Sheena. Let me get this better angle right here. How about there? There. Maybe. I had a good angle and then I lost it. Haley's Vomit. Homer Runt. Miles Smiles. Hitting Ronnie. Valerie Vomit. Jughead Ted. Brainless. The Brian one. Monte Carlo. Cut Up Carmen. Donnie Dumbbell. Rubens Cube. Braided Brandy. Homer Runt. Paul's Bunyan. Noah Body. Milky Wayne. Donnie Dumbbell. Are we not getting hits in this one? Modern Art. There's a hit. That is a blown Joan in the on the 11, 14 out of 99 on the blown Joan. Haley Comet, Russ Puss, Adam Boom, blown Joan, Banana Hammock, Gooey Huey, and where's the news? Sourd Howard, Vincent Ventriloquist, Haunted Forest, William Penn, Bulls, Ira, Cut Up Carmen, and Shuffled Sherman. There you go. One hit so far. That means the back half's going to be nice, I guess. I don't know. Ruben Cube, Valerie's Vomit, Pete Seat, Clip Claude, Jackpot, Tia Pot, Grant Pant, Modern Art, Monte Carlo. There's a Sparkle and Fade. Will Berry, 271 out of 270, 217 out of 299. 217 out of 299. Dirty Birdie, Modern Art, Toss Salad, Bent Brent, Barfing with Barbara, Milky Wayne. How about a Milky Wayne? Where are they now? 252A on the Milky Wayne. 3 hits so far for Tibbs, Banana Hammock, Dairy Canary, June Moon, Blasted Billy 2, Outline Levine on the C card, 257C, Outline Levine, Shut Up Sherwin, Jay Prey, Filled Up Phillip, Max Stacks, Wind Sheila. Looks like we got a blue, aqua blue special coming. Gymnasium, there's the Pilgrim, 268A, 96 out of 199. 96 out of 199. Christmas, Jay Prey, Broom with Bruno Mars, and Vincent Van Gogh. Come on, baby.
Do they get the colors based?
No. Bratty Matty, Strong Manny, Short Mort, Alien Allen. I only did that for, that's why.
Yeah.
Have a Nice Dave, Will Berry, Vincent Van Gogh, Cannibal Stew, Martian Marcia, Sappy Sarah, Braided Brandy. Oh, would you look at that? Nice. That is a Rory Art autograph. Let's go. That's our first APA. That's our first APA, and that goes to Tibbs on the auto. Nice scoop and score for Tibbs on the auto. That's a Rory auto there. Let's do a quick hit review for Tibbs, and then we are going to rip one next for Danielle Bell. Let's go. Here's the hit review for Tibbs. All right, you got it yourself a Pilgrim, Outline Levine, Blue Parallel, Sparkle and Fade, and green, and then you got the Rory Auto, and that goes to E. Tibbs. All right, here we go. Next up is Danielle Bell. Let's get you some right now. Box number 3. Box number 3. Boom. I'll get these. Bella gets those. A little more. Yeah, there you go. This is a Chrome 7 Super Challenge. It's a Super Challenge. We're looking for a Super. Last break, we didn't even get an autograph already. This break has already crushed the last case break we did. We didn't get squad diddly or shit. We got shit and shoved in is what we got. How about a sketch next? That'd be nice. Danielle says yes. Sketch me up. This is Bella's last weekend working at Calvert Cards. She said she might make a guest appearance down the road. She even said she might make a guest appearance in Vegas. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
It's a work trip, is it not?
It's a work. It's a tax write-off. Oh, I heard what you said. It's paid trip is what I heard. It's paid. It's a paid work trip. Oh, yes. Let's go. Should be 120 degrees there. Supposed to be 109 this whole coming week.
We get tans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tan luck. Tan luck. All right, here we go. This is for Danielle Bell. Good luck, Danielle. This is a hobby box. Screwy Dooey. Bratty Matty. Jackpot. Sandy Claude. Have a nice Dave. Have a nice Dave. Have a bad Dave. That's a tongue-tied Tina, 267A, 49 out of 75. Marsha, Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck, Martian Marsha. June Moon. Dirty Birdie. Armand Gilliam. June Moon. Homer Runt. Nobody. Paul Bunyan. Shut up, Sherwin. Donnie Dumbbell. Brainless Brian. Granite. Haley Comet. On the mark. Off the mark. Russ Puss. Bratty Matty. Derry Canary, Staple Gunther, Alexander the Great. How about a Vincent Van Gogh, 263A, 5 out of 99. 5 out of 99. Shut up, Sherwin. Adam Boom, Gooey Hooey, Sticky Nicky, and Max. Stacks. 2 hits so far for Danielle. Let's go. Alexander the Great. Last box was cold early, and then it got heating up. Gawking Hawkins on the C, 272C. Gawking Hawkins. All right, here comes the second half of the box. Oral Laurel, Dotted Lionel, Staple, Gunther, Jay Prey, Vincent Van Gogh on the mark, Alexander the Great, Louise Squeeze. How about a blue Louise Squeeze? 67 out of 199, 253B. 253B. Manny Heads, Chris Mess, Bent Brent, Soward Howard, Pilgrim, Bratty Matty, Dotted Lionel, Lionel Richie, Jackpot, Dotted Lionel again, Chris Mess, Staple Gunther, Donnie Dumbbell, Jughead Ted, Win Sheila, Jackpot, Ruben Cube, Haley Comet, Gymnasium, Strong Manny, Chris Mess, Banana Hammock, Grilled Gill. Where is? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, man, we got a little ways without a hit. That's an 890 out of 199. 90 out of 199. Short Mort, Will Berry, Homer Runt, Shuffled Sherman, Sappy Sarah, Paul Bunyan, Max Stacks, and Pete Seats. That is the end. Let's do a quick hit review, and these all go to Danielle. Looks like 5 hits for Danielle. Blue, C card, Gawkin Hawkins. Green card, Vincent Van Gogh. And a blue card, Tongue-Tied Tina. All right, Danielle, thank you for playing. And that is a wrap for Danielle on that one. And now we're moving on to, this is Pius Gangham Kyle. Whoop, 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 whoop. It is Gangham Kyle. Empty box. Let's go. Oh, you're gonna crush me. I'm fiddle fucking around over here. I was thinking about having a drink of coffee, and then I was like, then I started all the cards were spitting around everywhere, and I couldn't focus. After the Chrome 7 break, Bella and I are going to take about an hour and a half hiatus, and then we'll come back and do the Whatnot show right around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, we are going to rip the shit out of GPK, Craniacs, serial killers, maybe even a collector box of We Hate the 90s. We Hate the 90s collector box. Ooh, I see a gold already. Is this for Pius? Pius, you got a gold. How's that? How's that for blowing your cover? You got a gold, Pius. You got a gold. You did. Uh-oh. I cheated again. Sketch. Sketch. I cheated and I saw something. I see dead people. All right, here we go. All right, this is going to be a fun box. This, I promise, this is going to be a fun one. All right. You got a sketchy sketch coming. I saw it. Boy, nice one. Here we go. This is going to Gangham Kyle. Gangham Kyle. All right, here we go. Blockhead Blake, Gladiator Glenn, Dunbell Dummy. Uh-oh. Bingo. What is that? What is this? I don't know what to make of this one. This one's pretty sweet. Who is this character? What is that? Wow, that's a very unique. What can I see? Yeah, wait, is it a boo-boo? Wow, look at that for Pius. I know. Well, it's a headless one. It's a headless horseman. That is a Kathy. Oh my battery's dying again, boy. I'm just burning up some battery. Look at that going to Pius. That is a unique GPK. Yeah, it's great art. That's some good work though. That is some nice work right there. Look at that bad boy. Last time we didn't get a sketch in the Chrome 7 Howie. This time we turned that frown upside down for Pius. Pius scooping and scoring. I gotta plug my phone in. Something is. The artist is Kathy Razum. Razum. Kathy Razum. Razum. I'm gonna say it over and over again. Razzle dazzles. There you go. Boom. Mad Mike X. Mad Mike X. Hey, Mike. Make sure and give Mad Mike X a follow. He's ripping some GPK. There's Shagnuts. Shagnuts. We're going to be live doing a Whatnot show here shortly. This about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Maybe about 2 hours. Gangham Kyle, you're not done, though. You just got started. 75 out of 199 on the 17. Did this music get loud all of a sudden?
It got super
Jeez, I'm like, I'm a loud guy, but I can't even talk over the radio here. What is going on here? Jeez, it was we get a sketch and I lose my shit. I lose my shit. Gladiator Glenn, Jay Prey, Banana Hammock, Donnie Dumbbell. There it is. 25 out of 50 on the gold. 254A. Pius is killing it. 25 out of 50. Let's go. You got a sketch and a nice gold on the Christmas card. The Christmas Carol. That was boom. I don't know why I'm doing that. Exotic Busted Armand. Matt Golf. You can start getting hits in this. You get all frizzled. Roland Rolando. Haley's Comet.
exciting.
It is. Bent Brent. Modern Art. Pete Seat. We had such a shitty case break. We already got an auto, a sketch, and some golds. Last case break Bella and I did. Man, they might as well just put a pile of poo in that box because that's about what we got. Modern Art. And just light it on fire. Somebody would step on it. Winning Wayne on the C card. All new 7C. That is Pius's name today. Winning Wayne. And you still have a second round to go here, Pius. Let's get it. Let's get June Moon. Sticky Nicky. Chris Mess. How about a Sparkle and Fade Noah Body out of 299? Out of 299 on the Noah Body. Sappy Sarah. Pete Seat. Shut Up Sherwin. Pilgrim. Sharpen Sheena. Brainless Brian. Gladiator Glenn. Jughead Ted. How about a blue? Man, how many hits does he get? That's out of 149. 263B. He's like, keep them coming. All right. Russ Puss. Valerie Vomit. It is a nice box here. Haley Comet. Bratty Matty. Tongue Tied Tina. Well done. Have a nice day. Barf and Barbara. Banana Hammock. Bulls Ira. Marsha. On the mark. Off the mark. Jackpot. Are they really going to make us go through all that last bit of base? I guess we got them early, Pius, because that is the end of the road for you. Nice. Let's do a hit review for Pius, and then we'll move on to the next participant. And the next participant is Galloping Glenn times 2, so we can bust open 2 hobbies. Modern Art in the blue. Noah Body. Winning Wayne 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Nice. Gold. Sketch. And a blue. Pius we don't have. He's just going to come pick it up. Right here, right up top. That's how we know it's Pius, because he's got the bad boy sketch. Pius, if you want to drive by today, I will have him out front for you. All right, next 2 boxes are Glenn. So that means, Bella, you get to rip your own box.
Oh, how exciting.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Bella said, "Is it my birthday? Is it my birthday?" Let's go. All right. I'll put it out if I'm not home, but I will be ripping. I'll have the Whatnot show starting at 1, so you know I'll be home for that. All right, these all go to Glenn. Empty box. And you can just do deep stacks back there, and I'll do these up here. All right, Glenn, let's get you some. You're a little out of view, though. Oh, that's okay. But you're not ripping them.
Fine?
Yeah, right there. I can angle the Whatnot show over there, and then you're always in view. I can have one over there, one over here. Here, I'll turn the Whatnot show. There you go. I can see you opening now. If you don't see Bella ripping, you can see her. You're good now. Yeah, you can plenty good on both sides. As I say, you can tune in over to Whatnot, and you'll see her ripping over there. This is Galloping Glen. So far, this case is so much better than the last case. We've already got a sketch, which we didn't get in the last case. We got an autograph, which we didn't get in the last case. I was starting to wonder, is this Chrome 7 or is this Chrome 5? Because we got Squad Diddly and Douche out of that case. Just a shit show. This case is kind of like, this is more like a normal case of Chrome 7. This is what you expect in Chrome 7. That shit show we got last time is not what I expect in Chrome 7. So good to see Chrome 7 decide to make a comeback. I'm still working on securing more 40th anniversary. I just didn't buy enough to have for pre-orders. I did not realize that Topps was going to kind of dirty dog everybody with how they did it. There are plenty of boxes, by the way. This is a short print run, but not that short. Sapphire 5, just a comparison. Sapphire 5 had 5,000 boxes made. There are 26,000 plus boxes made of 40th. So let's not go overboard with saying it's anything like Sapphire 5. It just isn't. It just is not. These all go to Glenn right here. These are all Glenn's hits. You watching the finals at all? Yeah, it's people aren't really into these two teams, but it's turning out to be a decent one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't watched
and
anything.
they're both really small markets. So it's, I don't know, it's just not that exciting. People like to root for like an evil, like they'll look at LeBron or somebody and go, oh, I hope he loses. With both of these teams, there's really not
Like big.
there's nobody to root against.
Yeah.
Because if it's not your team, you like to have a Tom Brady that you root against.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I want to. There's nobody on these teams.
Yeah,
Like
no.
I don't really care. I was like, can they both lose? Is that okay? Can they both win? I'd be okay with that too. I don't really care. Oh, who am I betting on? That matters.
Yeah, who are you betting on?
I would take OKC.
Yeah.
OKC
They
is
had
where
a good, last week.
I would bet on OKC. But I save my DraftKings money for NFL.
Yeah.
You have to come back for that for
I
your
know.
picks. For your picks.
Maybe I'll log on and
Yeah,
watch
you'll
live.
say Scott.
I'll
Yeah,
say
you'll say Scott. I don't like that pick. I disagree with Scott on that
I'll
one.
be one of the viewers. I'll be one of everyone else.
Blockhead Blake, Alien Allen, Louise Squeeze. This is for Glenn right here at Royal Flush. On the mark, Vanessa Andressa, Miles Smiles. Rolling with Rolando. Dryer Flyer, Banana Hammock. Hitting Ronnie. Busted Armand. There is a blue modern art, all new 4B 134 out of 149. Toss Salad. Bent Brent. And Tia Pot. Somebody's looking. She's looking for the super. Cannibal.
Okay.
You haven't seen a super yet, have
I
it?
don't even know what it's, yeah.
Haunted
Everyone was
Forest.
just talking about it.
Blown Joan. I've pulled one so far in Chrome 7. That's it. One.
What is it like?
Ooh.
What does it look like?
They're really cool.
Okay.
I'll show you. I don't have one here, but I'll show you online what they look like. Penny pencils. 73 out of 99 on 269C. Penny pencils. Modern art. Broom with Bruno. Shut Up Sherwin. Bobby Boucher. Manny Heads. Broom Bruno. Cannibal Stew. Jackpot. Sour Howard. Gladiator Glenn. Puzzling Polly. Boy, a lot of C cards here. Guild Grill, Tongue Tied Tina, Blasted Billy, Pete Seat, Cut Up Carmen, Well Done, Banana Hammock, Valerie Vomit, Royal Flush, Blasted Billy. That is a Sappy Sapphire out of $2.99. Philip, Blasted Billy 2, Royal Flush, Jughead Ted, Christine Vaccine, Elastic Elwood, Stair Casey, Bulls Ira, Monte Carlo, Max Stacks, Pilgrim, Milky Way, Jay Prey, Sticky Nicky, Screwy Dooey, Modern Art, and Haley's Vomit, Vincent Van Gogh. And look at this, right on top is a Goldilocks 251C, 17 out of 50 going to Galloping Glen. 17 out of 50, 251C. All right, Glenn. Let's. Yeah. Yep. All right, Glenn, Kettle Gretel, Grand Aunt, Bratty Matty, Miles Smiles, Hitting Ronnie, No Bull, Have a Nice Day, June Swoon, Busted Armand, and another gold, Royal Flush. Where are they now? 266A, 5 out of 50. That's gold number 2 for you. Back-to-back goldies. Banana Hammock, Medicate, June Moon, Vanessa Andressa, Alien Allen, Homer Runt, Vanessa Andressa, Kettle Gretel, Staple Gunther, Donnie Dumbbell, Sharp and Sheena, Miles Smiles, Fun and James, Staple Gunther, Brainless on the Brian, Monte Carlo, Paul Bunyan, Alexander the Great, and Reptilian Lillian. Where are they now? 92 out of 199. 92 out of 199. Kettle Gretel, Bobby Boucher, June Swoon. All right, this is box number 6 right here. Box number 6, and this is box number 2 for Glenn. Busted Armand, Cranking Kristen, Dotted Lionel, William Penn, Hitting Ronnie, Stair Casey, Chris Mass, Reptilian Lillian, Oral Laurel, Haley Comet, Tongue Tied Tina, Well Done, Louis Squeeze, Banana Hammock, June Moon. How about an Armand Gilliam, all new 1A, 1 out of 199 on the top end of the bookend. Blasted Billy 2, Clogged Kellogg, that's a C card, 280C, another C card. Royal Flush, Alexander the Great, Pete Seat, Elastic Elwood, Cannibal Stew, Wind Sheila. How about a Gymnasium, Sparkle and Fade, 290B, Armand, Jackpot, Strong Manny. Boom. Short Mort, Christine Vaccine, Will Berry, Fletcher Stretcher, Stair Casey, Paul Bunyan, Sappy Sarah, Fletcher Stretcher, Vanessa Andressa. And that is a wrap on hobby box number 6. Those all go to Glenn in that box. Let's do a hit review for Glenn real quick, though. And Glenn, here were your hits that you got. Gymnasium, C card, Armand Armand, Reptilian Lillian, 2 golds, Royal Flush, Pamela Puke, Sappy Sarah, Puzzling Polly, C card, Penny Pencils, and Modern Art. Those all go to Glenn. Thank you, my friend. All right, here we go. Box number 7. Box number 7 is Brett Sweat. Brett, you got the top, the middle, and the bottom there. All right, Brett, here you go. Number 7. Number 7. Lucky number 11. Good luck to you, Brett. Oh, the sketch. Shag Nuts. The sketch is right here. That is the sketch that we got. And who did that go to? Pius. Gangnam Kyle. It's not easy. Everyone counts on it. Your operation running. That's why look at this music fix. With professional grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. All right, you better. All right, here we go. This again is Brett Sweat. Got it going like a turbo vat. Let's go, Brett. Uh-oh. I see Exotic Reef Life is in the house. That's Alligator. Allie ought to pour me a drink, said the piano man. Pour me a drink tonight. I think I sang that at karaoke at Boone's the other night. I did. I did sing a couple songs. Marta and I sang a song at the Saloony, and then she signed me up to sing a song at Boone's, and then left before her. Yeah. What's that called? That's dirty pool when you do that to somebody.
Irish cigar, yeah.
Is that that's an Irish karaoke?
Did you meet the new owners then for
No.
Saloony?
No, the old owners were there. You did? What are they like?
Well, his daughter was in like my age, one of his daughters. So he has like him and a partner.
Huh.
Really sweet. He was like walking around each table. Young. I mean, I think he's like everyone else.
Oh, that's the new owner of
Yeah.
the saloon.
Yeah.
No.
Not Boone's. I haven't met them.
No, Boone sold too.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you guys buy it?
We talked about
Really?
it. Yeah, we talked about it. Probably the last thing I need to own is a casino or a bar.
Right.
Oh my goodness. How would I have time to rip cards? I'd be too loaded all the time. Wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good. All right. Who's this again? This is Brett Sweat. Got to go in like a turbo vet. Let's go, Brett. Here we go. I'm tired of magazines. Banana hammock. What's that?
Junction owners younger or?
Oh, we don't know yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I was, maybe, no, I wasn't with you. 263A, 83 out of 199. I was with your parents at the Saloni, 263A when they came around.
Yeah, nice.
Blown Joan. You weren't home, and so they had to leave early because the doggies, Miles, cut up Carmen. And I wish I would have left early because that was the next day where I was in trouble. I was in trouble. Houston, we have a problem. Busted Armand, Kettle Gretel. Oh, yeah, I was in bad. I still played pickleball twice that day, though. That's a trooper right there. 282C, 8 out of 99 on a 282C. Gears of more. June Moon, Vanessa Andressa. So far, we found a sketch, several golds, and an autograph. Who got the auto? I don't remember. It was so long ago. It wasn't Pius. Danielle? No.
Brett?
Was it Brett?
Brett.
You're just making shit up now. June Moon, No Bull, Barf and Barbara, Blasted Billy 2, Bobby Booger, Vanessa Andressa, Louis Squeeze. How about a Gooey Guzzler? Ooh, the old Gooey Guzzler, 15. You don't want to be nicknamed that. Oral Laurel, Royal Flush, and Pete Seat, Louis Squeeze, Fun and James, Tongue Tied Tina, Pilgrim, Haley Comet, Pilgrim, Reptilian Lillian, Cranking with Kristen, Tongue Tied Tina, Medicate. How about a Sparkle and Fade, Sharpened Sheena, 269A. 269A on the Sparkle and Fade. Screwy Dooey, Jughead Ted, Jackpot, Broom with Bruno Mars, Braided Brandy, well done. Grilled Gill, Modern Art, Bobby Boucher, Droopy Drake on the C card. Droopy Drake, Bulls Ira, Medicate, well done, and Grant Ant. All right, that is a wrap on that one. Let's do a quick hit review for Brett on Hobby Box number 6. Hobby 7 coming up. No, Hobby 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, Hobby 8 coming up. Droopy Drake on the C. Sheena, blue, green, and the Vincent Van Gogh aqua blue. That goes to Brett. Brett, you get one more bite at the apple. Brett Sweat. Yes, Brett Chapin. Yep. All right, here we go. Who is on the 8? Let me take a look. See. On the 8 is Skiing with Skiza. Good luck, Skiza. At least you didn't say Skiza got the autograph because he hasn't gone yet. He has not gone yet. Locked in and loaded. All right, this is Skiing with Skiza. Let's get these ripped.
Now, when you guys were at the saloon, you were playing beer darts. Have you played beer darts before?
No. What is beer darts?
So you all sit in a circle, and you have a beer, like a can.
Okay.
The darts, you're darting it at people's cans.
Was that the day that you were supposed to be swimming in the pond?
Yeah.
You did that instead?
We were all at the pond playing beer darts.
Did anyone get in the water?
Yeah, people were swimming. Because the sun came out and it was getting hot.
Hot?
It was getting hot. But get this, because, your darts, like you're next to your feet, everyone's wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
Dart in foot, dart in the toe.
You did?
No, I didn't get my dart in the toe. I would call out for that. My friend did, but we forgot what dart went in her foot, and everyone just kept playing. It was so gross.
I don't know. I don't know that I'll be playing.
If you have shoes on.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if I need darts in my feet. I was too busy. I was karaokeing at the Saloni. That's when I met the new owners. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. He came around. We were playing shuffleboard at the time.
So I guess they're doing a DJ on Fridays.
Yeah, he said that.
I'm curious. So who's the DJ?
That was last night.
Yeah, I didn't go.
You better not.
No, I had to wake up early.
You had to work.
I went to bed at 11.
And I had my mouth tape on.
Yeah.
If you, I tried. For those of you that didn't tune in earlier, I did mouth tape last night for the first time. Um, I woke up a couple days ago and had a few beverages, and I woke up and I was all dried out, and I realized I was mouth breathing while I was sleeping. And there are some health ramifications for you mouth breathers, and so I decided to try mouth tape, and I really liked it until because I slept through the night, no issues. Hazel discharge, ooh, gross. 261C on the hazel discharge. Who are we ripping for again? Skiza. Skiing with Skiza. Let's go Skiza. Vincent Van Gogh. I have a little bit of a goatee, and I'll tell you what. Who's this? Oh, hello. We have a new break participant. That's not Pius. He says, shut your mouth. That's not FedEx. Dotted Lionel. Pilgrim. On the mark. Uh-oh, what do you got for me? You need a signature? I do. Can she sign for me? Awesome. Thank you. Perfect. Well, that's for you guys. Thank you. Sweet. Who's that from?
Scott.
Oh, Bovich. Okay, there's some good stuff in there. Pennsylvania shows up in the house. 8. That's a 6 out of 99. 6 out of 99 on that bad boy. Shut up, Sherwin. So the mouth tape goes on real easy. I'm gonna tell you this, and trust me, if you try it, you're gonna like it. It won't let you mouth breathe. So if you're a mouth breather, this will solve your mouth breathing problems. But if you have a goatee, let me just tell you, your eyes might water a little bit when you take that bad boy off. It's not easy. And if you have a light mustache and you'd like to just have it pulled off, that's the way to do it. Instead of having your upper lip waxed, you can just do some mouth tape. 285A, 287 out of 299. Yeah, they just pull it. Yeah. I couldn't do it. I was like, just pull it. Well, I wasn't prepared. I didn't put my big boy pants on today, and I was like, not ready for that. I was like, are you kidding me? Royal Flush, Christine Vaccine, Mickey Mouse, Haley Comet, Elastic Elwood, Staircasey, Curly was swirly, Blockhead Blake. Come on, Skeeza, where is the banger? Win Sheila, cut up Carmen, Crank and Kristen. How about a blue coiled Kobe on the 274C, 167 on that one. Gymnasium, Strong Manny, Bobby Boucher, Short Mort, Mustachio DiMaggio, another C card. Is that back-to-back C cards? Yeah. That's crazy. Oral with Laurel, Marsha, and Louise Squeeze. All right, let's do a hit review for Skiing with Skiza. Skiing with the guys. Is that a gas? It's just blowing the. Jeez. If you need to use the bathrooms, right there. Well, I'm sure it's not grossed out by now. Here we go. C card. Coil with Kobe. Wind, Sheila, green, and a blue. Looks like 5 hits for you, and that goes to Skiza.
Do they bring that, or was that you?
They bring it. No, I'm not going to provide for a contractor. Dang it. Sorry, Skiza. We tried. We did get an auto earlier, but not there. All right. Now, it's David Grogan's turn. David Grogan says, let's party. David Grogan, Jason Glenn, Tibbs, and Brett Sweat. Those are your final 4. All right. New wave David Grogan. But first, there was a little left. There was just a little left. All right. New wave David Grogan. Let's go. Let's get you some. After the break is over, if anybody wants to buy a hobby box, if we haven't hit a super, the super challenge would continue only for those that want to buy the hobby box. If you want to purchase one, we could rip a couple more. It is 125, and if we pull a super and you're the only one that buys one, then it would be your case of, and you can pick the box out of the sealed case of Chrome 7 Hobbies. If anybody wants to buy one, and if it's just you and you hit one, you get the case all to yourself. You get the case all to yourself. Why am I doing it this way? This is stupid. Why did I decide now to start doing that? I don't know. It makes no sense. Who's going to top load them? You're thinking. You're like, he's going to top load them himself. Sorry, Bill.
I'll give you half of them.
I got all fired up. This is David Grogan right here. That's right. We'll get you next time. Skiza, we'll get you next time. Creek Bed. Donnie's in his house. Hello, Creek Bed. We are ripping some Chrome 7. Bella's last Saturday. She's bittersweet. No more work on Saturdays, but no more getting up early on Saturdays either. I bet you should get up a little early on Saturdays in Santa Monica.
Be like the same thing. Yeah.
I'd be getting up earlier actually, especially during the summer. Holy cow! Get on your e-bike and go right on down. All right, here we go. Let's get it. This is for New Wave David Grogan right here. Oh, an auto. That's auto number 2. How do you do? Auto number 2. This is more like a Chrome 7 case right here. Auto number 2 to David Grogan on the Rory art.
Nice.
Let's go. And then you got a Jackpot Blue 256A 124 out of 199. 2 autos so far in this case break. This is a much better case than we had last time. And we got a sketch as well. A nice sketch. A nice sketch. Staircasey, Will Berry, Dingleberry, Dirty Birdie, Fun and James, Vincent Van Gogh, Vernesser Undresser, Max Stacks. How about a dotted Lionel out of 75 on the Blue Wave? All right, let's keep on keeping on. I think I see a green about ready to rear up. Rear its ugly head, Blown Joan, Monte Carlo, Pete Seat, Braided with Brandy, Modern Art, Vincent Van Gogh. Jughead Ted, Vincent Van Gogh, Jughead Ted. Twisted Bliss, Twisted T on the 79 out of 99. Twisted Bliss. Bulls Ira. Dairy Canary, Jay Prey. Cut Up Carmen, Manny Heads. Shut Up Sherwin. On the Mark, Off the Mark, Max Stack, Screwball Lou, and Valerie's Vomit. Soured Howard, Sticky Nicky, Manny Heads. Soured Howard, Vanessa Andressa, Tia Pot, Can Opener. How about a blue Brainless Brian? That goes to Leonard King. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Clip Claude, Ruben Cube, Tossed Salad, Jackpot, Christine Vaccine, Broom with Bruno Mars, Alien Allen, Sandy Claude, Shut Up Sherwin, Clip Claude, and Cannibal Stew. How about a hit review for New Wave David Grogan? Nice scoop and score here for you. Blue Wave, Green, Blue Wave, Jackpot, and a Rory Auto number 2. And those go to New Wave David Grogan. All right, I think this is Gizmo Party. Let's have a good one, he says. This is Gizmo, then Tibbs, and then Brett Sweat. Boom. Here we go. Gizmo. Where is Gizmo now? Where is he now? They should do a card. Where is Gizmo now? We don't know where Gizmo is. You don't know. He's getting his knee procedure done. He's got a knee procedure. He's all drugged up. Here we go. Gizmo, good luck to you. Good luck to Gizmo. Yeah. 2 autos and a sketch so far and several golds. Let's see if we can step our game up. Maybe a red. Let's work our way up to a red. We did not. We have not, as of yet, out of 11 boxes, pulled a super. This is our last chance. I will run this back again in a few weeks. In a few weeks, we will run this back again. So you are, you have no return dates on schedule yet?
No. I mean, holiday season.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm going to try and go for sure to the USC Oregon game, which is November or something.
Oh, okay.
Like a week before Thanksgiving. So I'll be back. I'm hopefully doing that, staying for Thanksgiving and leaving after Thanksgiving.
Nice.
But no, nothing yet. Christmas. I'll probably do like a couple weeks here. I don't know.
See how things are there.
Yeah. Hi.
All right.
You look pretty.
The boys going with you? Okay. All right, here we go. I'll be right behind you. This is this is Gizmo. Manny Heads. Medicate. Rolling with Rolando. Sure on the mark. Brent Bent. Sour Howard, Dirty Birdie. We got a Bruin Bruno blue drool.
Yeah, last weekend.
Chris Mess, Adam Boom, Ruben Cube, Bobby Boucher, Brady Matty, Gooey Huey, Noah Body, Jackpot. Have a nice day, Vanessa Andressa, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Haunted Forest, how about a well done out of 275? Well done out of 275. Strong Manny, Louise Squeeze. Where's the remember the names? How come we're not seeing those anymore? Jughead Ted, Blasted Billy 2, Dirty Birdie, Shut Up Sherwin, On the Mark, Royal Flush, Short Mort. How about an Osborne Swarm, 288C, Osborne Swarm, Derry Carey. All right. William Pinned, Clip Claude, Guild Grill, Martian Marsha, Fletcher Stretcher, Miles Smiles, Derry Carey, June Moon, Jackpot, Win Sheila. How about a Medieval Max, 199 out of 199 on the all new 1C. Homer Runt, Hitting Ronnie, Busted Armand, Oral Laurel. I don't know why I'm saying that was 11 bucks. We still have 2 more to go. I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah, you're like, this is the last chance.
Oh my gosh, we got 2 boxes left. The other 2 were like, what about us? I'm sorry, guys. We decided to cut you short. Banana Hammock, Dirty Birdie, Jay Prey. I just realized I said that. Cranky Kristen, Jackpot, Noah Body, Win Sheila, Jughead Ted, Grilled Gill, Vincent Van Gogh, Mickey Mouse. How about a green? Bulls, Ira, Paul Bunyan, Gymnasium, Strong Manny, Pilgrim, Grand Ant, Short Mort, Screwball Lou, Screwy Dewey, Staple Gunther, Will Berry, Curly Shirley, No Bull, and Alexander the Great. Let's do a hit review for Jason Glenn right here. Looks like 5 hits for JG. Bulls, Ira, Medieval Max, Osborne Swarm, Well Done, and Broom with Bruno. All right. We are down to the final. That's Jason Glenn. Jason Glenn right there. All righty then. Here we go. This is Tibbs and then Brett Sweat. No. No, he doesn't, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know.
There's a lot more room. Can you see me?
Who's that?
Can you see my hand?
Yeah, you're good. Okay, this is Tibbs. Tibbs with the bite at the apple right here. Come on, Red. Get us the red.
That'd be awesome. Or super red. I don't even know what it looks like.
No super reds. They do
What
have
color?
Superfractor autographs. I've never seen one of those. Not personally anyway. I've never ripped one out of all the stuff I rip.
Yeah,
I've never seen a super autograph.
Oh, did you see me driving yesterday?
I didn't. Where were you driving?
I passed you on Beckman, I think.
Oh. Where was I driving? Probably home from work.
Yeah.
Didn't see the white Jeep?
No.
Nope. Is it still leaking water?
It hasn't because it hasn't been raining. But yeah. It does still do that.
All right, here we go. Fun and James, Louis Squeeze, Howard Howard, Modern Art, Pete Seat, Oral Laurel, Bulls Ira, Jackpot, Screwy Dewey going to Tibbs, 195 out of 199 out of 282A. Jackpot, Sandy Cloud, Oral Laurel, and Screwy Dewey. What were you doing? Coming home from work?
What was I doing Friday?
Louis Squeeze, Medicate, Curly Shirley, Sandy Cloud, Utter Glover on the C card, 252C.
I got my car from the Guires.
Oh, Royal Flush. Philip, is that Matt back in town?
Mm-hmm.
He got back from Columbia?
Yeah, he made it.
279A, Short Mort, 171 out of 299. 279A, 171 out of 299. Nice.
Columbia, and I was like, the Columbia River.
No, Columbia. He was like in real Columbia. No bull. Manny Heads, Clip Claude, Bobby Boucher times 2, Modern Art, Grilled Gill, Staircasey. Come on, Tibbs, let's get you something here. So far, 3 hits for you. We pulled a sketch so far. We pulled 2 autos, Teapot, and now a blue, Shut Up Sherwin. Where are they now? 288. No. Yeah, just put them over there for now. Go in the other direction. Just for now. Blockhead Blake. Screwball Lou. Staircasey, Cannibal Stew. Haley Comet, Vanessa Andressa, Blown Joan, Haley Comet. Gladiator Glenn, Fun and James, Vincent Van Gogh, Gladiator Glenn. Heads. How about a 4 out of 5? Nice. 256A. This is a case to remember here. 256A, 4 out of 5. We got ourselves a sketch, 2 autos, and now a red. 4 out of 5, 256A. This is why we ripped Chrome 7. That last case was shit and shoved in it. This is a nice case. 4 out of 5, 256A, going to Tibbs. Jackpot. Let's go. 2 autos, a sketch, and a red. Last time, we got none of that. None of it. Like none of it. 0. I don't have anything to report on that last break. All right, let's do a hit review. This is a nice hit review for Tibbs. Let's go, Tibbs. Shut Up Sherwin. Short Mort. Utter Glover. Screwy Dewey, and our 4 out of 5 right there. 3, 4, 5 hits. Let's get it. Let's get it right there. All right, last chance, Summer Dance. This is it right here. What a case. Much better than the last one. Much, much better. Let's go. Here is your final box out of this hobby case. If anybody wants to buy a hobby box, if we don't get a super here, the challenge would be pick the box out of the case, and if you get a super and you're the only participant, you get the rest of the case. You just have the rest of the case if you pull a super. But if other people want to play, then I just do a sealed case if we have other people that want to join in. But we got it. But Brett's like, don't quit on me yet, Scott. We're not quitting yet, Brett. Maybe we'll hit it here. Maybe we'll hit it here. If nobody wants to take the super challenge, then I am going to take a little hiatus for a minute, and we'll be back with the Whatnot show in about an hour and a half. 2 hours. Whatnot will be going live. And we will rip a hobby box of Chrome 7 for that. This is Brett.
Half these cards are upside down.
Upside down Donald. Yes. We haven't pulled a Remember the Name yet. That's it, only 130? Wow, that's pretty light, Glenn. We haven't pulled one yet. I've pulled one before, but just not in today's break. All right, this is for Brett Sweat. Let's go. All right, what do we got in store for Brett? Nothing so far, just some Haley comment. Oh, sorry, do that. Oh, no, that at least stays there. Yeah. Cranky Franklin. Curly Shirley, 265A, 181 out of 299. Blown Jones, Sappy Sarah, Sheena, Screwy Dewey, Vincent Van Gogh, Brainless Brian, Gladiator Glenn, Fletcher, Stretcher, Cut Up Carmen, Monte Carlo, No Bull, Clip Claude, Valerie Vomit, Gymnasium, Fun and James, Gooey Huey, Toss Salad, Adam Boom, Gooey Huey, Christine Vaccine, Modern Arch, Bobby Boucher. How about an Osborne Swarm C card 288C in the blue? In the blue. William Penn, Fletcher Stretcher. How about a Medicate Purple? Vanessa Andressa, Miles Smiles, Broom with Bruno, Jackpot, Fun and James, Hitting Ronnie, Oral Laurel, Needle Nessa in the C card. Come on, baby. Was that 3 hits so far? So we should have 2 more coming at you. Let's see. Monte Carlo, Miles, Philip, Sandy Claude, Blasted Billy 2. How about a purple? Philip, Curly Shirley. How about a pink? Max Stacks, Royal Flush, Vanessa Andressa. How about a blue wave? Bulls Ira, 122 out of 149. Dirty Birdie, Noah Buddy, Tia Pot, Elastic Elwood, Adam Boom, Banana Hammock, and there, Purple Louise Squeeze, Haunted Forest. How about a green? Penny Pencils, 269C, 5 out of 99.
Nice.
Penny Pencils. Brent, Christine Vaccine, Manny Hetz, Pete Seat, Howard Howard. Stuck a brick base card in there. There we go. Ruben Cube, Sharpen Sheena, Jughead Ted, Clip Claude, Barf and Barbara, Brainless Brian, On the Mark, Jackpot, Staircasey, Monte Carlo, and Derry Carey. Well, we had a nice case this time. Here's the hit review for Brett. Penny Pencils, Bulls Ira, Curly Shirley, Needle Nessa, and Osborne Swarm. I think every spot hit 5 hits, I believe. I think one spot hit 6. Those all go to Brett. Does anybody want to buy one? If not, I'm going to shut her down. That was a good case. We got a red, we got 2 autos, and we got 1 sketch. 4 upper hits. Yeah, that's what we're calling them now, sketches. We got four upper hits. Last case, we got no upper hits. So that was pretty sweet. Thank you all for participating in the Chrome 7 Super Challenge. I know we're going to nail a super. I'm going to keep doing this until we hit one. I want to give away a case of Chrome 7 hobbies, but we can't get there yet. So maybe in 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we'll run it back again. I will run some minis so you can pick them up on the cheap. If nobody else wants to buy a box, I'm going to shut down shop. All right, guys. I'll be back live in about an hour and 45 minutes with the Whatnot show. We are going to rip Sapphire 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to rip Chrome 1, 2, 5, and 7. No, probably not rip the 5. Probably not rip 5, but I'll sell some boxes. We will have. I'm thinking about a Flashback 1 blaster. Also thinking about some other fun stuff. Who's that coming in hot? Wow, coming in hot. All right, guys. Thank you all for playing. I got to see what I'm dealing with here.
This is my crypto kidnapper.
I guess. Bella's out of here. All right, guys. See you in about an hour and a half. See you soon on the boards. Take care, everybody. I think he's just doing a delivery.